Hey guys, welcome back to another Unfiltered Gamer card game spotlight. Today's spotlight on the tabletop is Trash Pandas by Michael Eskew. Trash Pandas is for 2 to 4 players, or 2 to 6, one of those two. And it is about half an hour to play, and probably ages about maybe even 8 and up can play this game. In Trash Pandas, you're going to be getting a hand of cards, and the game comes with a deck of Panda cards, as well as a die. And then you've got these nice little, I guess they're like solid plastic tokens that you're going to put on the board. And on your turn, you're going to be doing different things. And your main thing you're going to be doing is either playing cards and rolling this die. And as you roll this die, different symbols are going to pop up. So the first thing that's going to pop up is like maybe 2 trash cans, or a hand, right? Or maybe 2 trees, or a tree or a trash can. And you have this handy dandy little player card that's going to tell you what they do. So maybe you can draw 2 cards, or draw 2 stash cards, or draw a card or a stash, and so on and so forth. One of the really fun ones is that you can draw steal 1 card from a player's hand. That's a fun one. Now, as you roll this die, you're going to be taking these tokens off the board, and there's 6 tokens representing the 6 sides of the die. And as you roll, you're going to collect these things. 1, 2, 3, and keep going as you keep rolling. However, it's kind of a push your luck mechanism, because if you roll the same side again, you will have to either play a card from your hand to stop that from happening, or if you happen to and you can't play a card, you will actually lose your turn, and you lose everything. You don't get anything. So it's kind of how many times you want to roll that die and how many actions you want to take. You're actually going to go and try and get all 6 of these different tokens here. That's pretty insane, but you can try and do it. And there's a lot of cards to help you on your way. Now, also, you're trying to stash certain things, and stashing cards is this little tree here. Stashing means you can stash cards from your hand, and the trash can is drawing cards. So if you get 2 trash cans and 2 trees, that means you can draw 2 stash 2, and you simply draw 2 cards on the top of the deck, and you pick the cards you want to put into your collection area, or like end of game scoring area. So maybe you want to put yum yums in, right? Or pie. And it's basically going to tell you at the top left-hand corner how many points you get for having the lead amount of cards in your stash, right? So if you have 5 of these guys and your opponent has 4, you would get 6 points at the end of the game, and your opponent would get 2, right? So you can stash these 2. You're trying to stash enough to have more than your opponent, but not enough to where you can't use cards in your hand. Now, there are cool cards in the game as well that you could simply play as opposed to stashing, and some of them you just simply want to play. A Blammo lets you re-roll your last die, and if you stash this instead, you can simply gain 1 point per Blammo stashed. It's not scoring. Nanners lets you ignore your last roll, which is useful. The Doggo lets you protect or knock over. Draw 1 card per token. Shiny, steal a stash card from any player and put it in hand. That's pretty good. Taking a card from somebody's stashed area. Pie, use a die result twice. Ooh, that's awesome. That's really awesome. And what else? Fish! Fish, one of my favorite looking cards here, is take a card from the discard pile. So that's really, really good. So yeah, it's that pushing your luck mechanism. You keep rolling until you decide to stop or you bust, and then it goes on to your next player's turn, and you're trying to draw cards from the deck and stash cards. At the end of the game, there's a certain end of game signaling, which will then have you all basically score up your entire stash comparatively to your opponents, and whoever has the most of certain categories is going to get that many points, as well as all of the different things that are like Blammos. You add those +1s. Whoever has the most points is the winner of the game, and that's how you play Trash Pandas. So let me tell you what I think about it. First of all, this game is super, super cute. I love all the artwork, and in fact, interestingly enough, this game came from, when I first saw it, was when I was doing Monsters in the Elevator, a review I did a while ago. And Trash Pandas was, I think, in the same line of the Hasbro contest, where you're trying to, vote on your best game. So I was lucky enough to get this one a little later than Monster in the Elevator, and luckily he actually reminded me about this game, so it was great. And I got to talk to Michael Eskew, right? Good guy, and he actually got me the game. So yeah, it's really fun. I really enjoy the push your luck mechanisms in the game, and I really enjoy the fact that your turns are quick and you don't have to go all out, but sometimes when you're losing you want to, and it could backfire on you, which probably normally is going to, but as well as if you know statistics and you know the percentage of likelihood of doing certain things, you'll know when to stop for the most part, even though you don't want to. In fact, I never do. Which is why I never win this game. But it doesn't matter, because I really, really, really enjoy it. I have a lot of fun playing the game. I like all the different artwork, like I said. This is probably my favorite aspect of the game. Just these cute little, little things you find in a garbage can, right? And that's because you're playing as a raccoon, right? It reminds me of Guardians of the Galaxy, where the guy's like,
If he got closer, I'm sure he'd be much larger.
That's how eyesight works, you stupid raccoon.
Don't call me a raccoon!
I'm sorry. I took it too far. I meant trash panda.
Is that better?
No. It's worse. It's so much worse.
So yeah, check out Trash Pandas by Michael Eskew.